I'm going to show you now 4 tables. All of them are connected and very, very important, as you will see. Work which will be done with Professor ProfessorHarakickk of the Center University in New York. And as you will see, I feel it is very, very significant and important one to show what are the Bible codes, the Torah codes. So let us see table after table, and we see a lot of important, relevant things to our time. So this table is the basis of what you are going to see. So this table, as you can see, finding by Professor Harakickk, Robert Harakickk, Hebrew Reuben Meir Harakickk, and he found amazing verse. He found Be'achrit Hayamim, in the end of days, we'll have Magog, GOG MAGOG. Now he analyzing exactly, except another ELS, which is equal letter sequence, 200, so on. But the important result, which comes from all this, is that table, the area of table that they are produced by the Torah text is 14 to 10,000. Quite high, which is 1.4 to 1,000, no doubt. So, but, now I will get a shock, I think so. Let us see what the Torah tells us in these verses. And the Torah tells us about GOG MAGOG, the end of days. Now, if you follow my YouTubes, in fact the latest one really, I brought the GOG MAGOG is really the war with the Palestinians, with Hamas. It happened exactly on right after Hoshana Rabbah. Okay, you can see the YouTube I did, GOG MAGOG, Palestinians, I brought the Zohar, clear proof the Palestinians are GOG MAGOG. So, amazing. So, let us see what are the verses what you have here. So in Hebrew, definitely clearly connected with the time, but I did it in English, in these verses, because I feel it is also important. So let us go back to this table and let us see what is the English. Definitely, there are more, but I took really the main verses that you have right on top of this table. So let us make it really clear, bigger, that you can see exactly what you have here. So this is what is written there, then I will go back to the table and I'll show you. Evil will befall you in the latter days, because ye will do evil in the sight of the Lord, to provoke him to anger through the work of your hands. Deuteronomy 31:29. Then it goes back, they provoked him to jealousy with strange gods, with abomination provoked they him to anger. Now this is already in the 2nd chapter, yeah? The sacrifice unto devils, not to God, to gods whom they knew, not to new gods that came newly up, whom your father feared not. Okay, this is not exactly, I think, the Jewish translation, but basically, evil will befall you. So let us go to this table that Professor Harakickk found and say in Hebrew. Yeah? By the way, this is 32 already, yeah? You see the 3129, the last one here is all these 32. Important to know is 32. Let us go back to Professor Harakickk table. Here, let us know, because here is written, in the end of days, כי תעשו את הרע בעיני השם. When you will do the evil in the eyes of God, so then comes sorrow to her that you made God very angry, right? ויקנאו בזרים, exactly what we see there. About abominable things that they did, they made God very angry, and so on, right? And then what will be, this I didn't translate, is amazing. Then you will be in your place, Haradim in your rooms, wherever you will be, you will fear will be frightening, and also young and old and babies will suffer. Okay, but if you will go in all the story, 32, you see 32, you will see exactly what was happening, Hamas, killing, murdering, everything there. And the Torah tells us that if, we don't give the Torah and so on, so, okay. Now, so this is a table, 14 to 10,000, right? And the location is exactly in Deuteronomy 32, terrible frightening thing which is written about what is going to befall religious in future, and this is exactly what happened with Hamas, and that's I brought proof that this what we had with Hamas is a GOG MAGOG, so everything which Professor Harakickk found goes together, unfortunately, our time. So let us see something more. There is another table. So there is a table, another one. Make it things clearer. It's in Hebrew, but as I said, I didn't translate all of them. So here you have what Professor Harakickk found, GOG and MAGOG. By the way, sharing letter, Gimel MAGOG and GOG. It's also significant. So what you have here, וקראת אתכם הרע באחרית הימים, evil will fall you in the end of days, כי תעשו הרע בעיני השם, because you did the evil in the eyes of God, to which made him angry. Okay. Now it said what you did, וינבל צור ישועתו, קנאו בזרים, as you saw there, worshipping idols, other forces, and abominable things, that made him very low emun bound, not people which are not faithful people, not believe them, and they accepted upon them things which are like no meaning, and against no God, in these things, and כי as soon as they made me angry with vanity, with vain things that they did, אני אקנם, but as a punishment I will make them suffering really from no nation, to the no nation. It's exactly the Palestinians, the nation. Is a lot of Professor Rips in the internet, Ross, in the YouTube that we did exactly. That there is no Palestinians today, no, they don't, our nation and Hamas and so on, whatever it is, good. Then you have your description of the troubles that will happen end of days, shakel chereb, outside wars, other swords, today's rifle wars, chadarim emayim, inside the rooms will be fear, and also young and girls, babies, all of them really will suffer, exactly what Hamas did. Then come verses clearly, which like is the end, אני אעמית חיי, cause people to die, but also I smite people, but Also I heal, yeah. Makam Yashiv Letzarav, I'll bring revenge to the enemies of Jews, and land will have atonement for them. Whatever it is unbelievable that this funding of GOG MAGOG by Professor Harakickk exactly fits the idea that GOG MAGOG is the Palestinians, which I said. Yeah, I brought proof really from the Zohar clearly. Yeah, and amazingly it comes clear. Now let us see something else, another table. There's another table. Yeah, good. Look, this is a table. Yeah, also Professor Harakickk did it. And this is a table in which I found before, it was advertised in many places, I found before, a while ago, when it was election, between the PLO, it means and the Hamas. So I found out that the Hamas will be elected to the authority of the Palestinian Authority, and it will be on the month of Tevet, Capricorn. Yeah, you see which I found. And Professor Harakickk says that this is smaller than 1/200,000, which means can be million also. Alright? But 1/200,000 is also good, yeah, but yeah, it's unbelievable. In such a small place, you can see, yeah, okay, the chapter 32, you remember the chapter 32 from the story that after the evil before you, so after, the troubles will befall you because of your evil. This was 32, the same verses. So in the same verses, about GOG MAGOG, which I clearly proved it was the Hamas. You see, they will be elected. Yeah. Unfortunately, this was the root of the troubles, because the state, all of them, they hoped very much that it will not be. It will be not the Hamas, the Palestinians. What? That the Hamas was elected, all the story changed completely, and until today, all this because of it. So, this is what you have. So in these verses also, GOG MAGOG. So, as I said, it's unbelievable to see a table, alright, GOG MAGOG in the end of days, and to see the verses in which it comes. Yeah, when he will do the evil on the eyes of God, and then comes, all these terrible troubles that we went through. And by GOG MAGOG with the Palestinians, clear proof. This is what I think. I bought a table there also that was very significant one, giving the whole story of GOG MAGOG. And no, are so strong about what we can do to the people. Resume to speak. People don't have patience. People who are dealing with the courts, Professor Harakickk, have other work to do for university, but what we do, I think that there's so much to learn. And it is a fact that all the rabbis, the great rabbis, Shlomo Rabbi Fisher, Rabbi Alberstam, so it is a mitzvah to advertise it, especially in our time, because this is strengthens the faith of Jews, which is very important for Messiah, because one of the conditions that Messiah will come is faith on God and keeping the mitzvot. So this is in fact the explanation why all these courts were revealed suddenly this time. So we are in the end of days, no doubt about it. And it is also known that the war of GOG MAGOG is preceding the Messiah. This is a labor pains of Messiah. So many Jews were killed. Very, very difficult situation. So the only solution is to keep the Torah, to keep the Shabbos. And this will be the merit of Jews to get Messiah. So really I think it's amazing what we see here, seeing such high statistics and exactly what is going on and exactly the Torah. This is really what Bible quotes are, they should be part of the Torah. And they are part of the Torah. But Rabbeinu Bachya already 800 years ago in the Bible quote, Torah could find the exact date of the birth of the moon. All the great Kabbalists of Moshe Kadabor brings in his book that one of the ways of the Torah, which gives our messages, is through codes. And the same thing other, Abu Lafia, and Moshe, and then the Rokeach. We speak about Rokeach is about 500, or maybe 600, I think, even more. No, it is about, few hundred years ago, So, no doubt that the phenomenon of course is very, very significant and important, and this is why I do it instead of starting more and so on. What you can do, but they say Al Basham told me you should go with Professor Rips and advertise it and show it. But difficult, Satan is strong. It does not allow somehow. But there are some people who are serious and really took it. Okay, so these are the tables as I'll show you, which is really the contents here, and you can still read in English here. All the 32, the chapter 32. Terrible. But we see it, that everything happened. Everything which is written there is happened. So, as I said, interesting table.